Man, Limited Run Games is awesome. They're this independent company that will take games that don't have physical editions of them and then release them out in limited quantities. Hence, the name Limited Run Games is kind of self-explanatory. I have a lot of games from them. I have a lot of games pre-ordered that I'm waiting on. If you want to see more of what they do, go check out their website or their Twitter where you can find updates and all that. But to the point of this video is that they announced that they're going to be releasing a game on the Wii U. Now, why is this interesting? Why is this unique? Well, it's because they never actually released a game on the Wii U. For a while, they were releasing games on PS4 and PS Vita, and eventually they switched to Switch. Well, I don't say Switch necessarily because they're still releasing stuff on the Sony consoles, but they've been releasing Switch games, so they never really touched the Wii U area. But apparently, that wasn't always the case. Apparently, there was in the works to release a game on the Wii U, and it just never came out. Now, Limited Run Games have recently, about the beginning of October, come out to say that they're going to release this Wii U game. It's their first and only Wii U release. Apparently, it's just been a year of struggle with the developer, or the publisher, not the developer, and that they're really not going to gain any money from this. They're going to be losing a profit. It had this whole lawsuit deal. It was just a big mess. But the point is that they said that they are going to release this game. Now, what is this game? We don't know yet. They haven't said anything. It's kind of been a while. There's been speculations, and I just kind of want to go over and talk about them. And if you want to guess what it is, then by all means, comment down in the description below, or hit me up at Janjo Brand at Twitter. Now, the game was supposed to come out in Europe only, but it never did. That's kind of like a big clue we got. A lot of people were guessing maybe it was Fatal Frame, because that was a EU release. But on their Twitter, they actually said that it's not going to be Fatal Frame. So that already crossed off. He said it wasn't a joke. It's definitely not going to be Fatal Frame. Now, there's a couple other ones, more commonly anticipated ones. Perhaps Ukulele. That's been one that some people have talked about. I personally don't believe it's Ukulele, just because I believe the reason why it wasn't released on the Wii U in the first place, as initially intended, instead over to the Switch, which I do have that collector's edition pre-ordered. I'm very excited for that. The reason why it wasn't on the Wii U, because I just don't think the Wii U could have handled it, from what I understand. Which, I don't know if it makes a ton of sense, considering the Wii U could run Breath of the Wild, but let's just assume Ukulele was already planned to not be on the Wii U. And I'm assuming the game that Limited Run Games is going to release is a game that was always planned for the Wii U and not changed otherwise, or at least was going to have a port on the Wii U, and not because of some other graphical error. Now, it could just be some random game that I wouldn't even know what, like Blitzbreaker. That's a game I want to do a video on at one point, but that'd be awesome to have a physical copy of that. If you're watching, Blitzbreaker Limited Run, make it happen. A lot of people, including myself, have also been saying that Bloodstained would be a great title because, well, that doesn't have a physical release. It could be released on the Wii U. I don't know if it would be a publishing problem with the people who made that. So I don't expect it to be Bloodstained. But if there's anyone that I really want and could have some sort of possibility, I would really want Bloodstained to be that game. And obviously that would be a big deal for a lot of people as well. Now, the game that it probably is Axiom Verge. The Axiom Verge is a game that's been released for a while. It's been released on multiple consoles, from PC to Switch to PS4, but just not Wii U. And it was around the time when Wii U was around. Apparently, Badlands, the company that I guess worked on it to some degree, have had a lot of problems. Apparently, there was a supposed to be a EU release for Axiom Verge that never happened. Now that kind of connects back to the initial statement that the game was supposed to come out in EU only but never did. And that's kind of the big clue we got for Axiom Verge. Now, will I be super excited if it came out for Wii U? I mean, you know, Axiom Verge is cool, you know. I'm not going to diss it. It's not the worst game. I won't say it's the best game. I can definitely see it on a Wii U box art, though. I can definitely see that. Now, either way, would I be picking this up? Probably. You know, I have a Wii U. I don't have a ton of games for it, but I do think the Wii has a lot of cool stuff going for it. And having like a limited game for a Wii U is the most niche thing ever, and I love my niche crap. I mean, you've seen all my, you know, virtual sleeves and all those kind of videos where I just show off all my weird shit. But let me know what you think it is, or what you think it will be down below. Obviously, as time goes on, hopefully before the end of the year, we will know what it is. I would assume we would find out soon. They recently posted a picture on Twitter of just a stack of Wii U games. We couldn't see the disc image on it because they had a hand over it. So we don't know what it is, but we know that they have copies of it. So hell, it could be the end of the week. I don't know, but we'll see. I just love speculating on what it could be, because speculating on what a Wii U game is going to be, especially after Nintendo stopped, you know, making games for it, is very interesting, I think. So, you know, thoughts and comments, just let me know. Let's have a discussion. Let's be that channel. So yeah, until then, well, have a nice day.